Thank you, Glenda. While they're still in the deal getting their food, the Orange Cove band is small but mighty. And these kids are great musicians. I've been around music all my life. My family was really into band and music, and congratulations to their director, and these students are great musicians. It's great here to be in Orange Cove, and I know Kristi Johnson always asked me to be the master of ceremonies, so you guys are in for a wild ride, because you never know what I forget. That's always part of the whole deal. I forget stuff, so bear with me. I'm just a farmer masquerading as a politician, so. But I want to thank the Orange Cove Chamber for hosting today's event. So far, they've done a great job, and they always do a great job. And I feel like Glenda is almost a relative, so this is great. I just want to talk right now about the history of this event. The Blossom Trail today marks the 32nd annual opening ceremony for the Blossom Trail. The Blossom Trail was started in 1988 by Fresno County Farm Bureau, Cosmo Insolanco, then the Agricultural Commissioner, the Fresno Blossom Trail Committee, and today I'd like to give a special recognition to the chairman, Fred McNary. I think Fred was here from the start, right? Yeah. Always does a great job, and this is a great thing to show what agriculture is all about. It's just another deal. I think we forget about it because we're in it, we do it, we see it, so we don't appreciate it. And this is probably done only here, on this scale in the world. And this is something that we have to always, be cognizant about it. Agriculture is still the number one industry in this county. And in Fresno County, I think what is right now the number one ag county in the United States. And what's interesting is actually the Association of Counties in the state of California is 58 counties. Fresno County is an urban county. So to be an urban county and the number one ag county in the United States is a great accomplishment. And it's a struggle all the time. I always tell people a good supervisor can only do so much. A bad supervisor in an ag county can do a lot of bad things and could cripple this industry. So we always need to be cognizant of that. Okay, now here's the fun part. I have to do acknowledgments. So here's where I forget a bunch of stuff.
It's one of my favorite times of year. I love opening the Blossom Trail up. It's an exciting time. And not only opening up the Blossom Trail, it's one of the few times I get to see Fred and Judy, so it's always great to see them. But with that said, Fresno County Farm Bureau is pleased to be a partner in this event once again. Buddy just mentioned it. I got to start with, Fresno County, the number one agricultural county in the United States, the first time since 2014. It's pretty exciting stuff. And so when you talk about all the amazingness of what happens here, the Blossom Trail is a big part of that. But those blooms are more than just beauty. Obviously, it's the economic engine that really drives this region, and it's really important that we talk about what those blooms mean. With our 2018 Fresno County Crop Report, we had over 300 different commodities, 76 of them that actually went over $1 million in value. So our strength really is our diversity. Nowhere else in the U.S. are you going to find that mixture of crop balance that we find here right in our backyard. And when you talk about agriculture here in Fresno County, it's also important to talk about the people, the places, and everything else. I mean, we really are. It's agriculture. The culture is big. It's really what pulls us together and makes us what we are. The people, obviously, we talk about the melting pot that goes on here. This melting pot is people that have come over here for generations. We have 150 years of infrastructure that's been built to feed this incredibly productive agricultural system. And the fact that we get to recognize it enough. Buddy mentioned earlier, we don't celebrate this enough. It just kind of takes place. But here we are over the next course of the next couple of weeks, and nobody's ever told me I'm wrong here, so it's a fact if nobody tells you it's wrong, right? But we have one of the largest pollination events on planet Earth that's happening right here. It's a great opportunity. We welcome visitors from throughout the world that are going to come see this. But most importantly, it's an opportunity for our locals to get out, to come see this crown jewel that really takes place that we just kind of we take for granted. And it really is magical what takes place. And we heard about the competition that's going on. It's really difficult to take a bad blossom photo. So get out there, get the cameras out, take some photos, enjoy it. It really is magical what's going on there. And I really do appreciate what is done to Orange Cove Chamber of Commerce today and everybody that helps to recognize the significance agriculture plays in our local community there, because it is important. And when we talk about those crops, I did want to mention real quickly those crops that we are celebrating as part of the Blossom Trail. We heard about almonds, but we have apples, apricots, cherries, citrus, nectarines, peaches, pears, plums, pluots, and much more. But those are the main ones that we're going to celebrate over the course of the next couple of weeks. And as Buddy said, I was looking out at my trees. I don't see any quite yet, but kind of the magical marker is always Valentine's Day, so we should see a lot more by a week from the day. When Valentine's Day hits, we should see a ton more there. So with that, thank you so much. Thanks for having Fresno County Farm Bureau be a part of this. Thank you, Kristi and the County of Fresno, for all you do to pull this thing together.
And Buddy, you know how much I love you, and it's Tammy, Wolfe. Karen and I devised that plan while we were back there listening to you. Really, you're such a kind man. We all love you very much. And we don't care if you mispronounce your names. Well, that's okay. That's all right. I just want to talk about 12 things today. Just kidding. See, that sharpened everybody up. Just 2 things. The first thing I want to talk about is our Blossom Bus. The Sacred Chamber created this to do exactly what everybody's talking about, the Blossom Trail. We want to showcase our Blossom Trail. We want people from all over the world to come on our Blossom buses and enjoy the beauty of the Blossom Trail and also the wineries on the Blossom Trail. So that's why we created this. We're very happy and very proud of this. So I do have flyers, and I'm going to be passing them out at the end of this program. And the next thing that I wanted to talk about is I just want Julie Rayner to come up and bring her beautiful painting. And I want her to talk to you about why, because she is in love with the blossoms also. And I want her to tell you why she painted these particular blossoms. Oh, she's she's like me, just really outspoken. Look at her. Give her, come on guys, cheer her up. Okay, so just tell us the name of the painting and your inspiration.
The name of the painting is Blossom Yield.
You have to go real close, right? You guys can't hear, right?
Real close.
Blossom Yield.
And I thought, I was trying to think of something different than just big blossoms. And the blossoms are, of course, beautiful, and everyone loves to go see them. But the bottom line, I thought, was, well, what they produce, what comes from them, what they yield. So I Googled to make sure I got the right blossoms for the right fruits. I painted the blossoms and then the fruit that they produce. So it's just, I didn't grow up here, but I've lived here 30 years now and started painting about 6 years ago and have done a lot of art shows, and we've gotten to be a lot more proud of like what we all talk about. I mean, we produce so much here. It's amazing. And there are a lot of art shows that are agricultural based. So I've learned a lot just in doing that, because I can tell I'm a detail-oriented person. So I kind of study them real close and just wanted to pass on the beauty of it.
I think it's absolutely stunning. stunning and beautiful. She has so many colors in there, and she's got oranges, plums, almonds, and peaches. Is that correct? Ha! Produce girl, right here. But you are reproduced for beautiful artwork. We have a Blossom Trail poster for 2020 back here. She will sign that for you. They are $20, and so we'd love for you to take one home today. But I wanted Julie to tell you, because we got to know each other about an hour, I guess, and we got to talk and learn that we both love doxies. And but anyway, I wanted her to have the focal point today, other than our Blossom bus. But as you walk out, I'll hand you a flyer. Thank you so much.